Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. As we continue with our weekly theme, which is goal setting and intention, today let us look at intention as an inner compass, something that not only sets direction but also helps us navigate moments of uncertainty on the path. An intention is not a rigid declaration, but a living commitment that quietly shapes our choices, strengthens our will, and keeps us aligned with the purpose of our inner journey. It is this subtle alignment that gives our practice depth and keeps moving us steadily towards refinement, no matter what our outer circumstances may be. Often we think of goals as something we set once and then strive to accomplish. But in the heartfulness way, goals function differently. They are more like reminders, gentle anchors that help us stay connected with what truly matters. When we choose a goal, such as cultivating balance, or deepening constant remembrance, or remaining centered in the Master's presence, the goal itself becomes a guiding force. It begins to illuminate where our tendencies drift, where we lose balance, and where effort is needed. In this way, spiritual goals create awareness, and awareness deepens our journey. Another important aspect of intention is that it harmonizes effort with surrender. When our goals are rooted in sincerity, we naturally put in the effort required. We meditate with focus, clean with awareness, and pray with depth. But at the same time, intention also teaches us to surrender the outcome. We start recognizing that transformation unfolds through a combination of our effort and the Master's subtle work. And this balance between doing and allowing is what brings ease, naturalness, and grace into the journey. Finally, intention also nurtures continuity. A sincere goal does not remain confined to our meditation cushion. It spills gently into our everyday interactions. It shapes how we respond to challenges, how we treat others, how we maintain inner poise. When intention becomes steady, daily life itself becomes a practice. Each moment a reminder of what we wish to embody. In this way, intention sustains our inner growth across the day, not just the formal practice. Dear sisters and brothers, as we continue walking this inner path, let us also share its beauty with others by inviting them to experience heartfulness through the master classes and the BHED sessions. Extending such an invitation is an offering of love, and every heart that comes closer strengthens the collective field of upliftment. You'll also find the additional reading material and the videos of Revered Daji available for this theme on the Heartfulness app under the Sunday 16th November tab. You are encouraged to access this additional material which is available on the theme to deepen your understanding on the goal setting and intention. With this, we move towards the inspirational reading, which continues from the Heartfulness Way, Book 2 by Revered Daji. We are on chapter 2, and we are going to read this chapter again to deepen our understanding of how intention silently supports the yogic life. Goal setting and intention. Daji, please speak to us about goal setting. One of the guidelines for heartful living is to be conscious of the spiritual goal. What is the importance of retaining this awareness of our spiritual progress? Goals gives us direction. They provide the intention and vision for things to happen. Without them, we are like boats without helms, drifting, ending up wherever the currents takes us. Goals bring awareness, focus, and effort, and the interest to accomplish something. That doesn't mean we need to be forceful. I want this and I will achieve it, come what may. Selfish goals have been the cause of humanity's downfall, and at what cost? Goals become fruitful the subtler the intention. Where there is flexibility, patience, acceptance, generosity of heart, and naturalness. That's the invertendo. And goal setting is just one piece of the puzzle. Let's say that the ultimate goal of human life is complete oneness with God. In other words, the state that existed before the universe was created. How can we imagine that? There are no qualities to it. It is mysterious, it is infinite, which means it is never actually in our sight. Like an asymptote in mathematics, we never actually arrive. At the same time, it is changeless and absolute, another invertendo. So, setting goals provides direction and purpose. Yet, it is also the journey, not just the destination, that brings satisfaction and meaning. We are continually learning to balance the absolute changeless state and the never ending nature of the goal as we continue along the inner journey. Daji, we set goals by making intentions, right? Yes. Making an intention is crucial. Our thought, energy, and attention set a course of action, and our interest propels us to overcome the challenges and pulls along the way. We remain aware and alert. The awareness and intention become purposeful knowledge known as jnana in yoga. But knowledge alone is not enough. We must do something. Imagine if your goal is to climb Mount Everest, but you don't step outside your front door. That doing part is known as karma yoga. The third aspect is the interest, passion, enthusiasm, and love that fuel that endeavor, known as Bhakti yoga. Action, knowledge, and love are all important if we are to achieve anything worthwhile in life. Action without the enthusiasm of bhakti, devotion, can become laborious, and knowledge without bhakti can become dry and uninspiring. But can we fully grasp a goal until we experience it? No, it is not possible. For example, imagine you want to become a skilled musician. You can read about music theory, understand the techniques, and listen to great musicians. But only when you start practicing an instrument, facing the challenges of learning, experiencing the joys of creating music, and master your instrument, will you truly grasp what it means to be a musician. Experience helps us grasp the immensity of a goal. Until then, it is an aspiration, something we imagine beyond our current state. Dear sisters and brothers, we'll take a pause from the reading as it is time, and let us now offer the universal prayer with heart full of love. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and the real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही May our intentions be shaped by purity and strengthened by sincerity. May our goals reflect our highest aspiration for inner growth and transformation. Dear sisters and brothers, as you prepare for the rest, take some time to reflect. How did intention influence my actions today? Did it help me remain centered, or did I notice some moments where I drifted? And before sleeping, please take a few moments and offer the bedtime prayer with deep sincerity. Acknowledge any shortcomings, repent with humility, and resolve not to repeat them. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining this evening session. And as we continue reflecting on goal setting and intention, may we strengthen our inner compass and walk with greater simplicity, awareness, and trust in the Master's guidance. We look forward to being together again tomorrow for the morning session at 6 a.m. Until then, wishing you a very good night.